kind of horrible to say on this channel, but I've been meaning to like rewatch all of Star Trek from beginning to end.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, you guys have, kind of started to pretend you're doing that.
To be honest, I don't think I've ever made it through the original series like in order. There might be original series episodes that I still haven't seen. Of course, now I'm gonna have to look. Let's see.
I mean, back when everything was on Netflix and it was easy, like I would put it on in the background. But
that's my intention. Well, no, not the original series. I actually want to pay attention there, but some of the other ones just turn it on in the background.
But now that it's not convenient like that, since I don't have CBS All Access anymore.
Mm-hmm. It's not a particularly bingeable show.
No.
Let's see. The Conscience of the King. I don't remember that one.
And I have gotten into Star Trek Online again, and
now I remember it.
Like, I made a Discovery Starfleet character because there's that, and that was tolerable. And I made an original series Starfleet character, and I made it through the tutorial and like to where it spits you out at the main part, and it was painful to get through.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, like I don't recognize, like, the titles for the original series too are like really abstract, so it's like, oh, the Omega Glory. I don't know what the that is. Which, I mean, that's fine.
That's the one where Scotty murders a hooker or something.
No.
And it was Jack the Ripper or something that made him do it.
Yeah. I mean, I know which one you're talking about, but this isn't it apparently.
Yeah.
See, this is. Yeah.
I don't know the titles of the original series.
This looks like. I mean, this could be any of like 17 episodes of this 79 episode show, just like skimming the plot synopsis. I'm seeing like, another starship found orbiting a planet, with everybody dead. That happened a few times. Beam down to the planet, and it looks weirdly like random 20th century places on Earth. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Oh, they're calling people communists. What sort of weird cultural contamination? That's like 8 episodes. Let's see. They get imprisoned and they have to break out. That happens basically every 5 minutes in the original series. It's an American flag and Pledge of Allegiance, like something. The weird moon cult. Yeah. And then they end with the whole patriotism thing. Yeah, that's like most of...
When you said the Omega Glory, I thought you were like making a joke.
No, that's the actual title.
Yeah, I saw the episode and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
That isn't the weird sex maneuver. That's an episode of Star Trek.
I mean, it's that too, but like... she ain't warping out of here for a few days, if you know what I mean.
Oh, man. I thought you were going for the Paradise Syndrome.
Times were tough, so I sold my soul. And I don't think I'll ever regain control. Devil looked me in the eye, now I look the other way. What else could I do? I just stared at the doorway, knew I'd rather be drunk with you.
Hey, Internet! Highway 47 is sinking to the depths, or going to the well. I should have picked going to the well instead of sinking to the depths of public domain to watch movies that are probably free. And if you're seeing a video frame on the screen right now, you can watch it along with us right here. If you're not, that means some asshole who thinks he owns this movie got it taken down.
Hey man, the video frame doesn't show up until we start the movie.
Well then, correct that whole rant and make it make sense. I'm Shaggy B, and with me is Scrodrick.
Hi. There is not a Draco Funk in front of me.
I almost said it. I was like mid-sentence before. I was like, oh, don't say a D. Yeah.
Drodrick.
Drodrick flick.
Drodflix. Subscribe to our Patreon for Drodflix.
So when you and Draco Funk learn the fusion dance,
okay.
Your name is Drop Grob Flicks or something. I don't know.
And then Janeway will hunt us down and murder us.
Probably, yeah. And also with us is Vomit.
Did you guys know I'm here?
I did, yeah.
I mean, I was talking to the audience.
Oh.
Hi, audience.
How's that fourth wall treating you?
It hurts. I've hit my head against it twice so far.
Yeah. Well, someday we'll let you out, which is good because we're gonna be stung if we're not careful by this Wasp Woman that we're watching. We're watching the Wasp Woman. That's a segue, is what that is. And somebody, thank you so much. I have never
The Wasp
deserved.
Woman was released October 30th, 1959, and has an IMDb score of 4.8.
This is a 4.8 kind of day.
It's a 4.8. Tomatometer, 45%. And an audience score, do you want to guess?
Yeah, 44.
You looked it up?
Yep.
24.
Oh. Ooh.
One metric it does not match.
I should have looked this up like a couple hours ago and been requisitely high for it.
I'm starting to come up, so we're good.
It's a 4-drink minimum tonight, and everyone else is getting high.
That's basically
no. True. I only have Michelob Ultra in my system, so
okay. I don't. I have other things. Legal things though. Yeah. I'm not drinking tonight because I should drink very seldom at this stage of my life. And so I drink very seldom.
Yeah, it's weird. You know, I drink, I feel like the next day. I do other things and I feel fine the next day.
Yeah, it's weird.
Almost like one of them is worse for you than the other.
Yeah, man. If only science could figure this out. But science has figured out the Wasp Woman, which is what we're watching, and Vomit just told you about it. And this is a public domain film. So as I said earlier, it should be...
This is a famously public domain film, so
it should be
throw hands. And by throw hands, I mean make somebody else do it, because I don't have access.
Yeah.
And by making someone else do it, he means I'll copy and paste the same appeal that I put in whenever we get a copyright notice. Which is
Chat GPT, the argument.
That's actually not a bad idea. Because, I mean, it's a robot... the robot's going to review it, so maybe they'll get along. But yeah, it should be on screen for you, and if not, where can they find it?
YouTube.
Oh, cool.
Go to youtube.com/The Wasp Woman, and you'll find it right there. I promise.
This is the 1959, not the 1995 remake.
Oh, okay.
So,
well, that one.
Although you could try to watch that on top of this and see how well it matches up, and then let us know in the comments.
Yeah, comment with anything, actually.
Yeah,
please.
We're desperate for interaction. Just please comment below. And while you're down there, can you subscribe? We're trying to hit 4 subscribers with our car.
Oh, where are we at right now in subscribers? I wonder.
120. I think we went down.
Oh no,
that's actually a lot. If we went down,
we let them down.
That's what we do.
134.
134.
We have gained 2 in the last month.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's kind of amazing.
Oh man. I shouldn't have opened this because now we're on a tangent. But one of the recent subscribers, the name of their channel is of their account or whatever is Furry Destroyer 9000 Official. Hi, my name is Felix, and I do stick figure drawings, and my channel is very popular, and it's starting to freaking grow, which is kind of weird, to be honest, because I used to be a small YouTuber, and now I have 89 subscribers.
Yeah, f***ing get it, dude.
Okay, this is a kid who cannot possibly be any older than about 9.
Well, that just shows the younger generation can show us up.
Oh man! Well, go check out Furry Destroyer 9000 Official. Let's watch the Wasp Woman now.
Okay.
All right.
God.
This is The Wasp Woman, and we're starting it together on screen, hopefully, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, God, it's bees.
Those are bees, aren't they? They're not wasps at all.
Yes, they're bees. I previewed the movie. They are bees.
Huh.
She's just going to run in and start stomping them and then get stung to death and then
In
become a
1959, they couldn't tell the difference between wasps and bees.
wasp. Americans are pretty stupid.
And they were a lot dumber in the 50s, too.
Yeah.
From a story by Kinta Zertush. Sure.
You tickle
All right.
yourself with that name?
You kiss your mother with that name?
My mother is not Kinta Zertush or whatever the name was.
Oh. Music by Fred Katz. I've heard of Fred Katz.
I'm hearing Fred Katz right now.
Yeah. Roger Corman, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. This is a double feature with Beast from Haunted Cave,
Oh.
which was directed by Roger Corman's brother.
This is a pretty rough,
Rough.
yeah.
Oh, no. The Wasp Keeper.
going to collect honey?
Wasp honey.
Yeah.
It's Wasp Jizz. Or Whiz.
as you say in the business, yeah.
Yeah. Got his canned smoke there.
Yeah.
Does he have a hat on in his...
He has a cowboy hat with a box on it.
Okay. Any of us can be a wasp keeper with that setup.
Uh-huh.
Just put my cowboy hat in an aquarium and send me the fields.
That I'm not insane in that way.
There's a whole hive of honey wasps in this tree. It would appear.
You gently reach out and milk them.
Yes.
That the Wasp Woman is a scarier concept after you say things like that.
So is the Wasp Woman just the queen of the hive? Is that all this is?
She just jumps out of the tree and lands on the ground all broken and going bzz, bzz, bzz.
She's 8 feet long. Actually, that's kind of likely. 50s horror sci-fi. Yep. There's a, Wait a minute, there's
No,
bees!
I just remembered I'm afraid of wasps.
Let me put this M80 in this hornet's nest, you know?
Fire my 17 shots.
What the hell? Oh.
He's putting crap in there so it burns.
I thought there was a large wasp in there. It's just marijuana.
Yeah, it's the master wasp. You light it on fire and it'll emit pheromones that make bees, you know.
Your bump is not going to hurt you one bit. Just relax.
He's the kind of guy who wears a tuxedo button to his
Sleep.
wasp hive.
You'll find yourselves in your new home.
I mean, I would want a tight collar if I was dealing with f***ing honey wasps, you know.
Well, that's what
Honey wasps?
That's what the
No,
mesh is
no,
for,
he just
though.
knocked it over.
Ah,
Oh,
yeah.
no, okay.
He's taking them back to the wasp house.
Ah, yes, his entomologist's container.
Back before they did just boxes of hives.
There's a flashlight in there.
A what?
Flashlight. Have you seen
Oh,
Pulp Fiction?
Flash.
Flashlight.
Oh.
Ah, flash.
Flash.
What's in the box, man? What's in the box?
Ah, more wasps. Okay, is he wearing the hat and the net, but not gloves? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, like the brilliant wasp keeper he is.
Yes.
His hands are just covered in calluses. That's the way it was in the 50s.
That's a good point. R2. I've been on that trail.
You have?
Yeah, I hit my head on the thing that he was walking under.
Where was this filmed?
If I'm right about that, then on the Outer Banks. That looks like a nature trail that, well, granted, that was...
I mean, it's a nature trail.
It's like 70 years after this, but, you know. Well, no. 60. Here's that bass solo.
This was filmed all in Hollywood,
Good morning,
man.
Doc. What you got there?
Fair enough.
Aaron? I found some new.
Try some of this shit.
Listen,
Yeah, I really pissed him off there.
Wasp, you better be careful. They can sting a man to death. Don't worry, we understand each other.
Man,
They know
weird.
what their friend is.
An insect that can sting a
They
man to
can
death.
tell. Yeah, but they know
Also,
he
I
ain't
gave them
too.
bullets. They're gonna kill me for the gun.
What I know,
Wasp
I
with
have no fear of them,
guns.
our boy.
Oh, no, no.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Why can't we have things like that anymore?
All right.
Efficiency? The ozone layer?
I mean, we could put modern exhaust on it. Hell, I'd take an EV conversion. I just want a Ranchero.
Hello there, Mr. Barker. Yeah, surprised to see you out here in the field, sir. Now, how are things running at the front office?
How are things running at the front office, sir?
Primitive beekeeper. Just okay, that's funny to me because I just picture him getting stung and running around flailing his arms. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Well, that guy's only 12, so he can probably run pretty fast.
That's why they put the masks on him, actually, so you can't tell how young that guy is.
Do my best, Mr. Barker.
Oh, I mean, the chain smoking deepens his voice, so it doesn't matter.
True.
Every 12-year-old, he's a 78-year-old chain smoker.
I mean, if he's 12, he's been smoking for like 7-8 years by now. You know?
That's a good point, yeah.
You said I thought you're gonna be like 13 years.
Well, technically.
Well, they gotta wait until their motor control comes in.
True.
My mama used to hold my cigarettes for me.
Well, yeah, but you know, when she gets drunk on the whiskey she was gonna give you for your cough, you know, then she drops the cigarette and burns the house down. So they had to put a stop to that practice.
I'm really
Yeah,
glad
that
you...
wasn't until the 60s. This was 59.
Yeah, it was in Parenting Magazine.
Okay.
In
Which also burned
1958.
down.
Don't burn down your house. Don't hold the cigarette for your kids when you're drunk on whiskey that you were going to give them for their cold.
Oh, you need to write a parenting book, Scrodrick.
I'm the most qualified.
Have I talked about my paralyzing phobia of house fires as a child? See, I grew up in a log house, right? And I watched Bugs Bunny cartoons and things like that, from which I learned as like a 4-year-old that just piles of wood are the most flammable substance on Earth.
Oh,
yeah.
just burst into flames, yeah.
Yeah, or just, you'd throw a match on one and woof, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we didn't have any smoke detectors. We didn't have a fire extinguisher. One door that worked in the house. And we slept upstairs over top of the heater, which was under the stairs. All of these things I knew while awake all night for a very long time when I was like 4 or 5.
Discovery? What do you mean?
Yeah, I need to put up some more smoke detectors at this place.
Yeah.
Royal jelly from the
You can get a 10-pack. I looked this up recently. You can get a 10-pack for actually pretty cheap.
Oh, I have them. I just have been lazy.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. But Mr. Barker, let me just show you something. Just let me show you something. Already I've learned to slow the process of aging. Soon, I shall be able to reverse it entirely. What are you getting at, Vincent?
It's only now that I realize we haven't listened to a line of dialogue because we know in advance it doesn't matter. Oh, hey.
Oh,
Big
puppy.
dog and a little dog.
It's dead of old age, like 100 times over by now.
Oh, God.
Not 100 times,
All
but...
right. So what?
I just said something about, we haven't listened to a line of dialogue, and right then that guy's like, big dog and little dog.
Has been given regular injections of my compound. from the
riveting.
Queen Wasp.
Just like I told you, Mr. Barker.
Here, I'll
He's-
explain.
He's taking the royal honey from the queen wasp and injecting the dog, and it's getting younger.
Progress and all that, but
Oh, that's what's
you
going
want
on?
things to extract
If
Okay.
I followed what I could hear over you guys of the movie,
This is why I like subtitles.
Yeah.
Oh, but Mr. Farkas,
Why is he? He's holding
science
It's like-
tube.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to let you go. You just don't seem to be one of the team. You understand?
He just got fired for being a terrible beekeeper and not for his inhumane experiments on dogs.
Huh.
fit in somewhere.
You could just like kill them.
Gonna wasp them to death.
Yeah, just chuck that wasp nest at them.
The book.
Oh, no, don't worry, my friend.
The youngins these days have no respect for chemistry.
Somewhere. Oh, but you're sounding.
There's a place for
You're
us,
big, huh? You're
a
hungry
hive
and
and place for us.
Now, how would you like a nice, juicy little caterpillar, huh? You'd like that, wouldn't
Juicy
you?
little what now?
There.
I thought he said caterpillar.
I thought you said catheter.
Strong because, well,
Why not both?
a lot of work.
Freshly extracted just now.
A caterpillar daiquiri.
Hmm. You know, we skimmed over what we're drinking, and I never said rum and coke, but I have rum and coke.
As you can
Oh,
see,
okay.
gentlemen, sales for the last fiscal quarter,
If only this was in focus and we could read the chart.
14.5%. There's not been a corresponding
Smoking in the
drop
boardroom, gonna eat a lot of business.
I trust one of you gentlemen has a satisfactory
That could have gone places. I had 3 options. In my mind.
Little suggestion, gentlemen.
None of them were business.
We'll start with you, Thompson.
Don't mix your business and pleasure, man. This is a boardroom.
Wasn't gonna be anything pleasant about that.
Well, Thompson.
Smoking in the boardroom, gonna get a lot of cancer.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr.
Smoking in the boardroom, gonna get me some lung cancer.
I think I can tell you why Stalin products are falling off
I
so
don't
badly,
have a
Mr.
mustache, and I'm younger than that guy.
I used to have a mustache, but I drank some wasp venom.
But then I met that guy. Yeah.
I imagine you have arguments to support that contention.
We've all been looking at it for the past 20 minutes. The most convincing argument is right on that graph. May I show you?
Oh man, side of the film showing up there.
Now, right here in
It's gonna
April
cut off by the frame,
is
maybe.
when Stalin sales started falling
That's
off.
not part of the film, that's static. That's part of the lens or the screen.
Would you mind waiting until I finish, Miss Stalin? That's enough, Lane.
Relax, Willis. My apologies for the interruption. Go on.
Thank you.
I don't want to listen to
Now,
you,
they
but
said
you're just
sales began to
attractive.
fall in April, but the reason for the fall was back here in February. The Stalin products have always been thought of as something of a modern miracle in the cosmetics trade. A firm built to a multi-million-dollar-a-year business on the strength and appeal of one person.
Wow, we started listening and I'm really bored.
From the beginning,
that's the movie.
Until February of this year, only one woman's face was used to advertise.
Oh
their
god,
products.
I don't care about advertising at all.
The public have come to accept
Business
you as a-
time.
Marketing.
Corporation.
They don't trust you. They feel cheated.
Tax
The
liability.
simple fact is that
Fiduciary. I don't even know what that word means.
well, that's about all I've got to say.
Why are her glasses built upside down?
Because that was the style at the time.
Oh, okay.
Because they were made in Australia.
Enough flattery for one morning, gentlemen.
Maybe everybody here is just weird. Like there's like all of those beekeepers and wasp women had a large hat on under their net. And they were like their own hats. Like it was like a top hat and a bowler and a couple of cowboy hats.
Miss Darling.
It was a bottom hat. You put the top hat on over the net.
And she's wearing a celibacy turtleneck and
Huh?
glasses
And a
built
very
for a
important
robot.
Get together. That'll be all for now.
Business out.
Yeah, don't take your with you or anything. Leave her to do it.
Yes, Miss Dolan.
I'd like to see you in my office, please.
This is actually pretty progressive to have a woman boss. Like that's
Yeah, but it's a cosmetic company.
well, yeah.
Something on your mind, Miss Dolan?
You've done some work on royal jelly, haven't you?
A little.
Are there any
And she's not really a token either. Like she's actually
No, he's bossing.
Of course,
yeah.
a lot depends on each individual's reaction.
I think I can give it a pass on being a cosmetics company.
What do you mean?
You know, because I have authority on feminism.
The same way.
Yeah, you are the authority on feminism.
Yeah, clearly.
Oh. That you think royal jelly can.
I mean, my fish did have a bicycle.
Queen Bee said a lot of store by it.
I'll accept that as an affirmative answer. Supposing a more powerful form of royal jelly could be obtained.
A more powerful form of royal jelly.
I mean,
Imperial jelly.
I'd stay away from wasps if I were you.
Papal jelly. Oh.
Oh, wasp jelly. Oh.
Yeah.
Wasps on Everest, they paralyze their victims and then take their time devouring them alive.
Kind of dig that mirror
But
there.
they kill their mates in the same way, too.
Oh.
Strictly a one-sided
Yep.
romance.
I think I've seen a mirror like that somewhere else before.
I've seen her too.
not exactly interested in.
I think I have, but I can't confirm because I can't tell what color it is.
I want your opinion.
I was imagining it as like brass, like the frame of it.
Right.
From royal wasp
Yeah.
jelly.
So, like, now that we have an image in our head,
Opinion, Miss Dolan.
but we can't actually confirm it, we know it's
My
like
advice is forget
just
it.
bright green.
We're flirting with the Mandela effect here, aren't we?
Thank you, Arthur.
Anytime, Miss Dolan.
That's one sexy Mandela effect you got there.
That's right. That's right. You know, I thought I saw you before.
Have Mrs. Intrup come in.
Post a message in the comments if you know what the Mandela effect is.
Oh no!
That's what Mandela
Oh, it's about time.
Janet Starlin Enterprises.
Let me show you my pet wasps. Oh God!
I should put on the weird avant-garde music record.
Yes. How do you do? I'm afraid
I miss the cat women of the moon that would teleport out and take the soundtrack with them.
Give you the time.
Yeah.
I've spent the entire last month thinking about that.
Well, the time I give you, 10, maybe 15 years I give you.
I want you to understand one thing very clearly, Mr.
Also, I'm kind of upset that even though I'm not the audio editor, I didn't edit a pop in when they disappeared.
Tangible proof, not words.
Such proof you shall get, madame.
She started a
And
dictaphone.
more. But
And then she moved her hand when the camera cut.
Laboratory, yes.
Why?
Look,
Wasps!
madame, you ask for proof. Please be kind enough to look at proof you ask for. May I proceed? Thank you.
See, I grab the guinea pig and I squeeze.
Really
Wasp out
hard.
of mouth.
And the royal jelly comes out both ends.
We inject them with dinosaur blood.
18 doses of horse tranquilizer. Come here, bitch. Oh, I don't want to watch. No, I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch him do that. I don't want that. We don't have to watch that happen.
In a few minutes, madame, you shall see a miracle you shall not believe.
Minutes? Don't guinea pigs have a heart rate of like a zillion?
You may look if you like. I have no tricks. Well, don't look at me. I'm not changing.
Although, let me draw up more.
Now he's changing.
Oh, crap, I
Wait.
injected myself.
They just used a clip where he looked at the camera to get an instruction from the director as actual.
Don't believe it.
The guinea pig turned into a mouse.
I see you do not believe one animal, so I bring two.
Where's the other one?
I show you again? Yes?
Hiding behind the mouse.
Be sure.
Oh, it's camouflaged.
Yeah. It's camouflaged behind the guinea pig.
We're turning this chameleon into a guinea pig.
Turn into a mouse. Turn into a mouse. Cut away.
1, 2, 3.
Well, Miss Darling, does my secret have interest for you, yes?
What are your terms, Mr. Zentrum?
First, I must have a laboratory equipped with everything I need for my research. If we're successful, well, I ask for a little percentage. But I must get full credit for my discovery. That is most important to me.
I'll have Gordon draw up the contracts.
Oh, contracts. Contracts I do not need to give me your word. Good enough for me.
Dude, you want a contract.
You want a contract.
You amaze me. Frankly, when I received your letter, I thought you were just another eccentric. But there's
Well,
no
I am,
chance
but
of
that
not
doesn't
being.
stop me.
Then you walk in here and show me
I've been
nothing
practicing
but
the quasi-German accent years.
And you
So
say
you
that
would take me
accept my word,
seriously.
I won't cheat you.
You won't. I know you're a good woman, even if you do not like other people to know it. However, my formula may not be good for human beings. I have not tested yet.
You will on me.
Oh, no. There might be danger.
Those are my terms, Mr. Zentrum.
I would need to be a wasp for the movie.
I'm too old. I'm 32.
Though it may take a little time to prepare sufficient extract, a week, maybe more.
I'll make whatever arrangements you may need for your equipment.
Well, time is meaningless for me now, so take your time.
Now I see how you're doing all this.
I'm very close to losing it, Mr. Zentrum. Maybe working together we can save Janice Darlin Enterprises. Maybe even make it bigger than ever before.
Maybe make it in the bathroom. I mean,
Oh, yes?
I'm
Sorry,
sure
it's the
next
50s.
3 months
You need to
we'll
inject
see
some of that stuff in yourself if you want that to work, man.
Sales that will surpass anything we've dared imagine. Mr. Zentrup is working
He can
on the
turn
final
guinea pigs
stages
into
of
mice. He's
development that will
fantastic.
revolutionize the cosmetic industry. He's to have a free hand in
cosmetic
this
chemistry.
experiment and will be answerable to no one.
I don't like the sound of that.
At the moment, I cannot divulge the nature
Welcome to
of
October.
Mr.
It's
Zentrup's
spooky.
experiments, but I can assure you it will bring worldwide recognition to Janice Darlin Enterprises.
Turn all of us into rats.
Yeah, there's not one wasp in the entire movie.
Send the phone. Send the phone.
This is the best montage music I have ever heard.
It's really good, actually.
That guy just keeps looking confused. Like,
The bewildered board of directors.
no.
I thought that was a walrus for a second.
This fur coat used to be a guinea pig.
It's very much alive. Taking down my leg right now.
Like you, for instance? Phil, what makes you think Zentrup really isn't on the level? After all, we don't even
It's
know
that
what
Vid
he's working
accent.
on. It could be very legitimate.
You're as bad as she is. Oh, women.
God damn it. I was about to
You
joke
were
about
doing
it.
so well.
Women.
Every time you're stuck for an answer, you always come up with women. You're not getting out of this one so easily. I'd like to know why you think Zentrup really hasn't got something.
Yeah, at least she called him out.
Call it male
Yeah.
intuition, if you like. It's just that there's something about this whole business that doesn't smell right. The private laboratory, the secret experiments, Zentrup himself. The only thing that's missing is a genie with a lamp.
Oh no, we keep that in the third
Leave
floor.
the intuition to me.
Now, Genie doesn't happen until, like, the 60s, right?
Yeah.
Was that your sporting blood? I thought you were going to toss for the check.
Oh, no.
What goes on in there?
It's October. You got to be spooky
What
about
do you
it.
want me to do?
Oh, yeah, well, it was already spooky.
Send a message to Mrs. Zentrop?
You could do worse.
Him, for example, he's worse.
I've been trying to tell Bright Eyes here that I think Zenthorpe is a phony and a confidence man.
If I were sure of that, I wouldn't be worried. I think he's a lot more dangerous. A quack.
Oh, I don't follow you, Coop.
He's not a duck.
A confidence man would just be interested in
It's been like 2 years since we watched Howard the Duck.
A quack can be fatal.
Oh God, what's wrong with the sound? Okay. Oh, the film ended. Okay.
So I said to him, I said, listen, Ivy, I'm getting sick of this TV every night. I mean, you know, we can do the same thing in a nightclub. Well, almost. Good morning.
We're all stock and bloom.
You know, since they're like out of focus when they were at that wider shot, I was like, is that Jadzia? You know?
Did she just call somebody a twat?
On Channel 9 tonight. I've seen it twice already.
Ladies.
Is Miss Darling in her office now?
Miss Darling's in conference. Would you like to speak to her secretary?
Oh, no. Just say to Miss Darling I should like to see her when she has time, huh?
Yes.
Digging this.
Was there something else, Mr. Zinford?
No.
Are you interested in being injected by me?
It's a hell of a soundtrack here. Those garden trowels? No, those are like sconces. Okay, it looked like two big fingers. You know, like the garden rake things.
Two-eyed Dr. Cyclops.
Even the bow.
Good morning. May I see Miss Zodling, please? He's a real weirdie.
Yeah.
What his game is.
Who cares?
Real weirdy.
He thinks he's a crackpot. I heard him tell
A screwball.
Old Bug Eyes really has the execs worried.
But what?
That's just it. They don't know.
Oh. So anyway, back to Irving.
Well, I think this movie's going to fail the Bechdel test.
It was doing so well.
Well, we had a scene with two women, but they talked exclusively about a man.
Yeah.
Good morning, Miss Darling. Good morning.
Good morning. I couldn't get away any sooner. Is it important?
Miss Darling, do you remember the big cat I showed you last week? No?
Cat?
What about it?
Cat.
I want you to look at him. Come.
He's in the fridge.
That's a rabbit. Oh, next to okay.
It might also be a rabbit.
That's incredible.
Oh, it's a cat with a weird, like, stripe pattern. It's a skunk?
You're
No,
young
okay.
again. And you realize that you're a kitten again. Your whole life to live over. How does it feel?
I think perhaps you'll be able to find out for yourself.
We have to put him in the fridge to stop
Step
the
in the
process.
fridge.
Yeah.
Today will be your first injection.
Really don't think this is a good idea.
You should close that box. The kitten will get out.
You should get some hobos or something. Inject them first.
Inject homeless people like a real scientist.
I haven't had a shot in 20 years. How slowly can I roll up my sleeve? I don't want to watch that.
Of course, if he was a real man, he would have injected himself first.
Yeah, really. So much great medical science was happening from guys refusing or not being able to get permission to, inject people with stuff around this time in history. Like ulcers. Like the guy who thought ulcers were caused by a bacteria couldn't get anybody to listen to him or fund any research, so he just cultured a bunch of the bacteria and drank it. Gave himself terrible ulcers.
Uh-huh.
Well.
Yeah.
It is no concern of yours, Gleason. Make out a check for the full amount.
Sue? Mary. Can I talk to Mr. Lanham? Bill? Hey, listen. Gleason just got a bill for $2,300. Zinthrop. Enzyme extracts.
Bees, bees,
bees, and nothing but the bees. Oh, sorry.
Yes.
She has
we are making
leitis.
progress. There's great improvement in the tissue.
Why is it taking so long?
Oh, she's wearing a bow, so she's a little girl now.
You forget, my dear, there's more to you than a little kitten, no? Besides, there's a difference in metabolism.
Why not increase the dose?
You could eat a whole kitten in 7 days if you wanted.
Patience, my dear, patience. You must tread lightly, with care, your arm, please.
More bass. This is a weird music to listen to when you're getting drugs pumped into your veins. I suppose Arnold Schwarzenegger listened to stuff like that when he was giving himself steroids.
That's how he got himself pumped up to,
To pump up?
Atonal bebop, yeah.
Atonal bebop, Arnold.
Say that 10 times fast.
You can barely say it one time slow.
My dear, Stalin will be world famous, bringing you to millions.
Yes, Stalin will be world famous.
There are going to be a few red faces in my advertising department.
Well, I am right. Why, your own mirror will tell you that I am right. Why, you look at least 5 years younger than you looked 3 weeks ago.
I know.
I can't stop touching my own face. It's creepy. Corporate espionage.
Just wait till she starts growing an exoskeleton.
I'm waiting for I'm waiting for dat thorax, though. That was a lot harder to say than I thought it would be.
Dat thorax, though.
Will you let me talk to Bill a minute, Sue? Thanks. Bill, I think I've got it. Yeah, I'm a nervous wreck. At lunch.
You'll have to translate for me, Coop. I'm not very good at that technical stuff.
Pseudo-technical. Mr. Zinthrup's a very capable...
It's technical as bees get.
I read in this letter. He claims he can stimulate the processes of rejuvenation through the use of enzymes extracted from wasps.
Oh, for...
Well, what are you two Sherlocks going to do about it?
Right now, I don't know.
Frankly, I'm getting tired of the whole business. That woman's so intent on holding back time, she's ready to fall for the first phony line she hears. Wasps.
Bill.
Face the facts, Mary Janice Starlin has built her whole life on youth and beauty. Now that she's losing them, she's scared to death. Right now, she's on cloud 9 with that quack Zinthrop that I'd hate to be around when she comes back down to earth.
Well, maybe we can let her down easy. I think we owe her that much.
Yeah. What are we going to do? We can't just let Zinthrop build up her hopes and then knock the props out from under her.
How can he do such a terrible thing? Poor Jan. There must be something we can do before it's too late.
Let's give it the bees.
Argument. Very impressive to the layman.
Let's sabotage it all. Make it all come crashing down around her. That'll bring her down easy.
We'll steal it and send it to the Germans.
She'll be too worried about her company failing to worry about her fading beauty. Her youth slipping away.
To that desk, she'll know I took it.
Well, it's a chance you have to take, Mary.
I think we can be pretty sure that Coop knows what he's doing, hon.
Well, come on, young lovers.
Watch so many public domain films that take place in weird environments. I keep forgetting this is just like a city.
what the 50s looked like.
I think I watched Bride of the Gorilla, which took place in a jungle. I watched Catwomen of the Moon. Okay. It was a different culture, but I guess technically the guy with secret kung fu was a normal environment, kind of. Not a time.
I think it was supposed to be.
Oh.
I mean, I do think it was supposed to be.
Modern time?
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. I hope this movie ends by throwing a coffin at some guy. Chug it, chug it, chug it.
Yeah. Is it going to be because she's a woman, she picks the wrong vial? It's like, oh, I think this looks like the one he's been injecting me with.
I mean,
probably.
she shouldn't be injecting herself extra anyway, so I don't think any vial being wrong matters.
Well, that's true, but I just don't want it to be like, oh, you picked the wrong one, not you shouldn't have been doing extra.
Yeah, you know, it's not you being a bad person, it's just us being sexist. Anyway,
or the kitten will jump out of the cage and claw her, and she'll accidentally, like...
The music is appropriately disorienting to me.
That's how injections work. Make sure to aim it towards your fingers. Inject it right into the muscle. You're welcome, editor Draco Funk.
Yeah, he's gonna hate editing this. We've been watching injections, needles pushed under the skin, vials of chemicals shoved inside of her.
That bothers me too, and I'm going to edit the video. Which means I'm going to watch it twice.
No, no.
Oh, it turned into the big cat.
You're looking positively beautiful. Or wasp beautiful, I guess.
So is she gonna, like, get young enough that her, like, frontal lobe will start undeveloping and
yeah,
she'll
she's
never
gonna just
regulate
eat
herself?
us out.
Of course it's me.
Yeah.
Who did you think it was? You look so different. Finish your nails.
What was that episode of Voyager?
Threshold?
Was that it?
Maureen.
No, not
Lizards?
Threshold.
Oh.
The one where Kess ages backwards for a while.
I don't remember when she did it, but I remember the planet full of people that did that.
No,
Like
it was...
Gentlemen,
Like Tuvok found some children and, like, you know, they were, like, begging him to protect them from, like, something, and he, you know, showed compassion, and then it turned out that they were old and that their people aged backwards.
for Janet Starr.
No, this is like...
Oh.
Kess was just, like, flashing backwards accidentally. So, like, she saw, like, the birth of her child with Tom Paris, I think, and then, like, some other things. Like, she kept seeing her life backwards, and she tried to explain it to the doctor, and, like, the doctor's like, I'll figure this out, and then she, like, goes backwards, and he doesn't figure anything out. And it cuts back to, like, her, decellizing in the womb for a little bit. Like, just weird video of her, like, going back to a single cell, and then it just fast forwards, and the doctor's like, I figured it out. And she's like, oh, cool. And the episode's over. I haven't watched this in, like, 15 years. It's probably all wrong.
I feel like maybe I've seen that one, but
that might have been a TOS episode. I don't know.
Right? Yeah, the one where
Kess shows up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Steals Spock's brain and takes it away to Deep Space Nine.
And Kirk
And then
falls
they
in
activate
love.
the EMH to figure everything out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good old original series.
23, Maybe 22?
That's how old I was when I started Janice Starlin Enterprises. Do you realize what that means?
No, I don't understand a damn thing of what's going on. I'll just smile and pretend everything's okay, because you're creeping me out.
It's like a dream.
Yeah, a movie is much like a dream sometimes.
From a certain point of view.
Certain feverish.
Here's Wacky Scientist Man again.
Hijinks are about to ensue, I believe.
Scratch his face off.
Yeah, if he gets like horribly murdered here in a second, and the music continues, I'll love it.
How did it push the box open that I never latch? It's a slightly bigger cat. Oh.
Yes, gnaw his face off. Yes, yes, violence.
Poor tumor cat.
Yes, murder.
Okay, that's an actual animal that they're doing that to, isn't it?
Years ago, a bunch of quacks were treating people with monkey glands. Seemed to work for a while. And then the deterioration set in.
That's awful. Do you think that will happen to Jan?
I don't know. If I could just get inside of his lab and run a breakdown on what he's using.
Bees.
Put it in the
Time to
incinerator.
put Kitty in the microwave.
Oh, God. I just realized what he was doing. I, like, spaced out for a second. And then... I'm back in the cat compressor.
He's gonna go see her and see if she, is growing tumors and gonna attack as soon as she sees him.
I'm a wasp. Meow.
Pretend you don't see Steve. Got it.
Night, Steve. Damn it! I like to imagine that from the other perspective, you could just see the pipe sticking out around the corner.
Like, I was gonna use this axe, but he left the door open.
I was just about to say, it's a good thing the door was open. Or else there wouldn't be a door.
Damn it, I like axes.
This smells like
Nothing
chemistry.
goes together with smoking with a pipe, like
It
using
smells
an
like
axe
chemistry
on a door.
and fried kitten.
Is that burnt hair that I smell? Goddamn bee wasps.
Let me put this burning pipe in my pocket.
God, the 50s were terrible.
That's going to be all the
His
bonus
jacket's
clips. Is
made
you
of
just saying the
asbestos.
50s were terrible.
No, there's the drawer of whimsy. Ah, his passport.
He's a Nazi.
A bee Nazi.
He's knocking to get back into his lab.
He's not going to open the door, is he?
I didn't want to resort to this, but I'll have to use the skeleton key. Oh, she got
Shoot
younger by
me up.
putting
I need to turn 17.
That corset is both way too tight and doesn't fit her. Like, that's not how women are shaped. That's,
Maybe bee women.
she's got, okay, maybe she keeps all of her business cards in her bra?
Her business cards.
You gonna go walk in front of a car?
Yep.
Like,
He's going
I
to Sarah
failed. I'm
Zala's
just,
way out of this.
yeah.
Oh, jeez.
That is, okay, that is what he did. Oh, he got,
Find him, Mr. Hellman. I don't care what it costs.
We'll find him, all right. Sooner or later, we find them all.
Time is vital, Mr. Helmer.
Like, I dare not warn her what's going to happen.
It means more than you can possibly
I'm just going to go do this.
Well,
One of
you
my
haven't given
kittens
me
went
very
crazy.
much to go on.
Time to kill myself.
No home address, no former employer, no phone. This
I
is
mean,
just
if
like
I had to put
starting
one of my cats in an incinerator,
Mr. Zephyr, what is it?
I might
You
not
would
be in
be-
a good place
I was about to say,
afterwards.
so you're already in a pretty dark place at that point.
You say he came here
That's a
about
good
month ago.
point that I
Well,
didn't want to
come
think
here,
about,
Mr.
but
He
yeah.
just didn't walk in off the street, did he?
The letter. Right here in my drawer.
Maybe one of the other drawers.
I only have one
So
drawer.
that's what she meant.
What who meant?
My drawer.
Miss Starlin. The letter's been taken, and you think you know who took it. Is that right?
We're over halfway through this movie, and I have yet to see a single wasp.
You got her address handy?
That is a good point.
And arguably,
Might
no
be
women.
better if I busted in on her cold. This way she'll have a chance
Oh, wait.
to prepare a story.
I know what I'm doing.
All right.
Mary? Janice Starlin.
It's a nice, slightly oversized phone, so she looks like a child.
Of Mr. Hendrick's letter. I was going to take that one to Bill and Mr. Cooper at first, but then I thought that the original would be better.
Have you got the copy?
Yes, it's in my desk.
Get that copy, Miss Dennison. Uh-huh. 946 West 73rd Street,
I
Manhattan.
also am getting younger with
that's
an
right.
oversized phone.
Get right on it, Jerry, and check back with me as soon as you
Guy
can.
has a weird fold above his nose.
Meanwhile, in a different movie, that guy stands up.
Meanwhile, in Tokyo,
He's the guy that owns a car, so he got to be in the movie.
no, it's that one street in Hollywood.
Yep. Making U-turns. Gonna run over scientist man again.
That's how they find him, is he just hits him. He just hits the corpse that's still laying out there unnoticed. That's dark.
Hot dog stand.
Okay.
That's a large order, sir. We can't fulfill that today.
Man, don't grab by that part. You'll break the window.
Soundtrack is a little intense.
Oh god, they're gonna hit that car. Okay.
They're trying to hit that one.
Ah!
No, you just keep doing U-turns.
I thought he spun out for a
yeah.
second.
Then they solicit a prostitute.
Yeah.
Nope, too hot for my rate. Sorry,
not
man.
two dudes.
We go to this guy's house and surprise him for $100? No way.
The orchestra's getting tired. Find some clues.
Beep, boom, boom, boom.
I think we're having some pacing issues here, guys.
That's why I started laughing because
The scene
the
just keeps
music had me
going.
on edge and it was so mundane.
And now we found out that whole time he was driving around the city, stopping to talk to people. He was just looking for a payphone, and nobody else knew where one was.
Yeah.
Been trying to call you all afternoon.
Well, he stopped at the hot dog stand and they wouldn't let him
You're
use
sure
his
he's our
phone.
boy? Uh-huh.
Is he?
Central emergency. Mm-hmm. Right. Well, it looks like we've got him. There's a John Doe down at Central Emergency, auto accident. There's no identification on him, but he was wearing a lab smock and fills Inthrope's description.
Mary, get
And
my
he was hit
coat
by
and
a
let
giant
me come
bee.
downstairs.
And a woman.
Badly hurt.
Head injury, general contusions of the body.
It's gonna have as anticlimactic as an ending is the death of the Incredible Hulk, isn't
He's
it?
had a severe injury and there's definite brain damage. Just how much, we can't tell as yet.
Oh, so now he doesn't have to hide his accent.
It's hard to say, Miss Johnson.
Who's the best man for this kind of injury?
Well, there's several top specialists.
Get the best. I'll
Get-
take
get
full
all of them.
responsibility for the expense.
Give me every specialist.
Yes, Miss Starlin.
Who's the specialist on car injuries?
Yeah.
I mean, if he's got brain damage, it's already done, man.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, if he's unconscious.
It's been 3 days.
And they have a level of brain damage they could measure in 1959.
Still in a coma.
Yeah.
You heard what the doctor said.
We've noticed this giant car in his brain. We don't think he's going to make it.
You'll be lucky if he's using spoons after this.
Well, I'll give it another 48 hours. He doesn't regain consciousness by then.
I can't afford any more.
The laboratory, Arthur.
Janet.
It's my decision.
I keeps putting his pipe in his pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm gonna smoke, and then... Oh, no. Save some for later.
Later doesn't matter.
That's a hell of a lot.
Uh-huh.
She's going to turn 4.
Yeah. Like, if she's... How could she not be satisfied with being, like, 23?
I was about to ask if she actually knows how to use a hypodermic needle, but then I remembered she started a cosmetics company in, like, the mid-20th century. So, yeah, she does.
I can't have used it all. I could run a qualitative analysis.
That's science, right? Qualitative analysis? Oh, there go the cellos.
There is an axe just over... Okay.
Chekhov's axe is meaningless today.
I want that fridge. I mean,
Well,
I
they
want
ain't
that
using
fridge,
it.
but- True. Is the cat in there?
No, the cat's in the incinerator.
incinerator. I forgot. Sorry.
Cat's in the cradle and it's fried to a crisp.
Ah, there
Oh,
she is.
no.
Yes. Yes, mating. Wasp mating. Inappropriate content for YouTube.
What
Cut that out, but you know what I mean.
This guy just showed up to be murdered. That's...
Yep.
That's the best part of the movie. The guy who shows up to be murdered.
This is Elmer Fudd.
Always goes on a fritz right in the middle of a good program.
Oh, he's listening to a transistor radio. Okay.
Good thing she's been turned into a Wasp Woman because she's about to penetrate him.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
she can...
No, she's fine.
She's fine.
It's like a superpower. She can turn it on and off.
Yeah. That's my secret, Captain. I'm always waspy.
Well, you know, she has to... You know... Well, she just kind of goes crazy.
I want this to be the biggest advertising campaign in the history of cosmetic advertising.
How can you
Every
reproduce
newspaper magazine
that
in the
without
country
the
will be flooded with
dude?
our new slogan. Return to youth.
Milking the
with
bees.
Excuse me, Miss Starlin.
What is it, Thompson?
I think we should be a little conservative, Miss Starlin. Cosmetics are one thing, medications another. We're liable to run into trouble.
Yes.
Yeah. FDA be all up in the bro.
Advertising copy will be cleared through your office.
Well, it's a touchy business, you know.
Max is right, Miss Starlin.
Don't have to second the motion, May.
Sorry. I'm a bit tired from that dude I killed last night. I need to go.
Janice Starlin Enterprises.
I had to look up the year the FDA was founded. 1906.
Oh.
Yeah.
So,
Wow. I didn't really think that my FDA joke had merit, but
hey.
FDA.
Are you all right, Miss Starlin? Just a little headache, Mary. I'm fine. Can I get you something? I'm all right.
Human blood. Do we have any of that in the fridge?
In my place. Sorry, Mary. Well, that'll be all for now, Jack.
She hasn't smoked in 5 minutes. Maybe that's why she has a headache. Man, if this movie turned into an anti-drug PSA at the very end, I would be thrilled.
Hi, sweetie.
I never know what to expect from Roger Corman.
First crack at that new stuff.
Yeah, all the dead characters just parade out at the end and like,
15 years old.
hey kids, if you
You can take 10 of you.
paid attention at all during this movie,
Faces, honey.
I don't know.
Maureen, you're talking
Don't
to.
do steroids.
Well, if I were you, I'd take a
Steroids are
Maybe
awesome.
Irving wouldn't watch television so much.
So who says he looks at it?
Unless you like your balls.
Let's imagine what else he does.
Well, you know, there's a downside to everything.
Say, did Cooper come in yet?
Unless you don't
Mr.
like your
Bourne
balls.
this morning. I bet Starling's having a fit.
He should worry.
Wait.
Uh-oh. Bye, honey.
What?
Hi, pretty puss.
Oh, wow.
whoa.
We brought a bed.
Darling's office.
There's two of us and two of you.
Sweet number one.
La-dee-da, the Duchess of Flatbush herself.
How'd you like to have this phone wrapped around your ear, wise guy?
It's more like it, sister.
Ah,
These
banter.
guys seem really murderable.
Sweet number one.
Thank you. Miss Darling. Oh, what is it, Mary? Is there anything I can do? Yes. Is Mr. Zinthrop's room ready?
Uh-huh. The nurse is fixing the emergency equipment now, and the ambulance is due any minute.
Be sure to let me know when it arrives. Oh, Mary, please.
Wait,
before you
is
go, could
the
you see
doctor
if
coming
that
in an ambulance?
thing?
Yeah,
They're gonna try to nurse him back to health there.
yeah.
Yeah, oh
Get him
yeah,
as
of course.
close to the injectables as possible.
Oh, simple enough. That'll be all, Mary. Thank you. We've
Oh,
had
that-
room
that dissolve was
specially
weird.
for you, Mr. Zinthrop.
I know it was a film transition, but it came through weird.
There'll be someone near you at all
Uh-huh,
times.
uh-huh,
Good.
I don't know a thing you're saying. Uh-huh.
Better, Mr. Zinthrop.
The brain damage
There are a
resulted
few
in that
things I'd
shirt.
like to discuss with you.
Good.
He can speak, it's fine.
We'll do everything we can to make you comfortable, Mr. Zinthrop.
Including this wooden plank
I'm
bed.
going to spend the nights here in my office. So if anything develops, I'll be on hand.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Stop. Only there's something. I must tell you something important. But I cannot remember.
It was so devastating, I ran out in front of a car.
Yeah.
Right now, the main thing is to get you back to health. Take good care of him, Miss Warren.
Yes, Miss Darling.
Wonder if she has like young
Sure
person
is
glasses
funny about
now.
old Coop.
This is one
No.
day at work and you're ready to call missing person.
Well, he's a pretty conscientious guy, honey. If he felt sick or something, he'd have
And that
called me.
dictaphone is really sturdy. They've been leaning on the whole movie.
Interrupting something?
Oh, we were just having a little coffee clutch, Miss Starlin. We were talking about Mr. Cooper.
What about Mr. Cooper?
Well, about his missing the meeting this morning. Nobody's been able to reach him all day.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that.
He's got
He's-
bonitis.
Cooper's been here a long time.
He's
Probably feels he's entitled to take a day for himself now and then.
That's what I've been trying to tell Mr. Lane.
Oh, by the way, Miss Starlin, how is Mr. Zinthrop?
Oh,
he's
fine.
dead.
In a few days, we'll start the layouts for the campaign.
Oh, I'm ready when you are, boss.
Look goes over.
Hey, Bill.
Before I murder you.
Don't go getting any ideas about the boss.
Me? Don't be silly. I just wanted to know that I'm an eager member of the team. Still, she is looking a lot younger these days, isn't she?
He's gonna
Zinthrop would
yeah.
give you any of those treatments? You know, break the watch or something?
Okay.
The movie just grayed out for a second.
Yeah, we don't have to announce that everyone saw. Unless this is the version without the video because we got taken
broken.
down. Scotty, get me the fuck out of here!
I love how about every 12 years or so. Oh God! What? Hang on, he's got a gun. Why? Hold on.
He has the Mark .01 tricorder and he has the Mark .01 phaser.
Also known as a gun.
Yeah, it only goes to kill.
Here, lie back now. You just had a bad dream.
It's just your brain
Lie
damage.
down now. Go to sleep.
Such horrible sound. Like a nightmare.
Bad dream.
Sounds like me when I got hit by the car.
Tell Mr. Green that personnel is his responsibility.
We finally got a gun, and it didn't even shoot, and I'm so sad.
Man, the perspective sure is weird on New York back there.
It's just the building has been slowly tilting this entire movie.
Lightings. There's two suns.
Their building isn't built on any of those streets.
Reality weirdly slopes upward as you get more distant. Are we on the inside of the Earth? Is this inner Earth?
Yes.
That's why this isn't about
inner Earth.
Women of
Pretty
inner
soon
Earth.
Kong's gonna show up.
Yes.
Not funny anymore, Mary. There's something going on in that building.
Can't wait for the sequel, Kong versus the Wasp Woman.
Have
I'd
a
watch
look around
that.
Cooper's lab, for one thing. After that,
Which, of course, then there's the inevitable spoof of it: Queen Kong versus B-Man.
hold it steady.
That
That's
one's
a
full of
spoof.
penetration.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna get in trouble.
Yeah, we're in trouble now. We broke the f***ing desk.
I won't.
This isn't the f***ing desk. The desk is in the next office over.
That's why they cut away.
All right, Mr. Allen, I'll be in my room.
He's dead.
All right, Carl, act like you have brain damage. What would I do? I don't know. Just do something. Action.
Something's happening. Something's happening to me. I can't control
All he has to do is draw his hands up to his, chest.
Why aren't his hands at his chest in that angle?
It's just an illusion based on angle, man.
It must be the brain damage.
Yours or his?
Yes.
Well, this is
Meanwhile,
interesting.
back at the f***ing desk.
No, some of his experiments with Jan.
Keep swearing.
Well, how did Cooper
Make Draco Funk get all the way through this.
I'm only doing it more because that was the joke on this
Yes,
desk.
I know.
Okay.
I just like that every time you do that, it means that Draco Funk had to pay attention to catch it.
He never goes anywhere without his pipe.
He really doesn't.
His comfort pipe.
Without his pants, I'll leave that pipe behind.
His emotional support
He's
pipe.
somewhere in the building. I bet he hears Sorry on
If he is.
it. He's dead. And the
Died of pipe cancer.
Man, the 50s were crazy. If somebody skips work for a day, you assume they're dead.
Only if they leave their pipe.
It's kind of how my job works. Without the pipe. What?
Oh man, if I didn't have brain damage, I'd think you were turning into some sort of wasp woman.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, well, okay.
Nope, he just
My last
stroked out.
erection was right there.
I shall call them lesbionians. We'll workshop it.
I don't know.
The inventor of lesbians has brain damage. Put it on the internet.
If anybody knows what's behind all this, it's him.
Mr. Brain Damage here knows exactly what's going down.
Oh no.
That's Dr. Brain Damage.
I don't believe he has a PhD.
There's more of them these days. But he was the original.
Yeah. He used to have a PhD.
Before the brain damage?
Before the brain damage.
got hit in the brain and I lost my doctorate. What's up with that?
I feel like I should feel guilty about this line of jokes, but you know,
it seems in line with the writing of the movie.
It really does.
Yeah, why don't they have like a 7-year-old running around murdering people now?
Wait.
Wasps.
Oh, is she gonna eat the bees?
Eat the bees. Eat the bees.
Just start killing them. Go into a rage every time you see bees, and that's your tell. You know?
I think she got a better corset.
Purse and everything else is still in there. She wouldn't go out without her purse.
Bill, let's get out of here. I don't like it.
The cat. The cat must warn her.
Mr. Central.
Serum was full of bees.
Who are you?
Well, there's nothing to be alarmed about, Mr. Central. I'm Bill Lane, and this is Miss Dennison, Miss Starlin's secretary.
Miss Starlin. The cat.
What about a cat?
Must warn her. Injections. Must not take any more injections.
Is Miss Darlin in danger?
All right. Why don't you lay back down, Mr. Brain Damage?
She's still pretty weak. Mary, see if you can get Jan on the phone.
Oh.
Welcome to Business Enterprise. I mean,
There's no answer. Oh, Miss Darlin?
Is that you, Mary?
Where are you? We're in the building. We're in the
is that phone connected to anything?
happened down
Here,
here.
let me talk to her.
I don't think it is.
Starlin, this is Lane.
Why
Look at
is
this.
Mary still in the
Oh,
building?
It's really faint.
Okay. Oh,
It's a
there it is.
straight cord.
Yeah, okay, yeah. She's wearing a black outfit.
I must not
I
hold
can't
her
explain
back.
now, Miss Starlin.
I must go.
Hold on to her.
I must help. You must not hold her
I
back.
need to go get my cat out of the incinerator before somebody turns it on.
What's going on down there?
Stay in your office. I'll be right up. Keep an eye on Cynthia, honey. I'm going upstairs.
I'm not the only one who.
Take it easy, Mr. Central.
Choke him to sleep.
Miss Darling, she's in danger. I must warn her.
I'll have to stay here. You go for Jan. When you get up there, call the police. You can't get outside on this phone.
All right.
Okay, thanks for the detail. I'm sure that's important to the plot.
The button panel for the elevator is mounted crooked. It's like a look at that. Look how sideways that is.
Yep, that's how they sold them in the 50s.
I mean, I know Roger Corman has always had a reputation for being, you know, as cheap as possible.
Yeah.
And this is really driving it home.
Yeah. This is a classic.
So this is like a Hulk out situation, right?
What is this, Mary?
I don't.
Please, will you please call the police?
I think Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde with less nuance.
Mary! Sorry I had to do that. There's no time for hysteria. Now, what is this?
Enzymes.
Ma'am, you're looking a little bee-ish. Are you okay?
Sure, Mr. Central.
That slap really stings. Oh no, you're a Wasp Woman.
You do not understand. You do
That would
not
be the
understand
best way.
that she's in the center of affairs. She's in danger. You must stop her before it is too late.
Gonna have to watch the 95 version to see if they do any jokes like that.
You fool. Miss Darling,
Or maybe we could intercut clips from the Bee movie starring Jerry Seinfeld.
Maybe we could just
Miss Darling is
play a
nothing
Jerry
human being
Seinfeld
has
stand-up
lost.
show
The enzymes
audio
have
as the commentary for it.
Poor girl, as the
I
female wasp would
think
destroy
we'll get
her
ourselves in trouble,
and
but
then devour
Probably.
her remains.
Then Bill found
died of
Miss
critical brain
Gordon's
damage.
notebook in Cooper's desk.
Died of brainitis.
There's no mistake. We've got to call the police.
Brain was
now.
inflamed 17
Now, Mary,
feet.
you're just getting a little excited. Now, who could possibly want to hurt Mr. Coop?
Besides me.
It's not
Someone would
Mr.
have to
Cooper.
be out of their mind to do
What is
that.
Oh, the last word she ever said was B.
Guys, I didn't see this coming. What?
Oh god, it's like the back of her neck is visible.
Yeah.
Here, jump into this painting.
Mary.
I'll get in there. She can't hurt my head anymore.
How do I doors? I thought he brought like a.
I go with you.
Thanks.
Wait, I'm going to take the stairs. Oh, look. Laboratory.
No, it's fine.
Get up the stairs fast.
All right, I'll race you, I guess. Mary's been murdered.
Why did that?
Okay. What?
What? That was some grade A not acting there.
Oh no, my brain damage. I'm seeing Wasp Woman again.
He's moving pretty fast for a brain damaged man.
Yeah, really.
Oh man, his hubris.
I think that's her hubris trying to.
They kind of co-hubris. Hubered.
It's pretty amazing that, despite not having any wings, buzzing.
Yeah. She just buzzes constantly when she's in the room.
Carbolic acid.
Oh.
She just keeps that on the shelf. Good
Wow.
throw, brain damage,
Good
man.
shot, Oh, that was the last thing he ever did.
He
He
thought
died
it
of
was baseball.
physical fitness.
Oh, and then out the window.
It's a good thing
yeah.
wasps can't fly.
Good thing his lab was on the top floor of their building.
She's been carbalized.
Now, ashes
now
to
she-
ashes, bees to bees.
the end. Bees.
Bees. The end.
The moral of the story is bees. Barbara. Michael Mark was the name of the actor who played the brain damage guy.
All right. What do you guys think? Out of 10?
I'm torn between the abysmal production quality and the actually pretty compelling writing and directing.
Like, it
I'm not s-
definitely, I don't think it deserved mediocre scores. It felt like one of those so bad it's good movies.
See, it's like it averages out. It was like planned brilliantly and then executed terribly.
Yeah.
It was like the whatever was it, the third gen Pontiac Grand Prix, the one that I owned one of. Amazing car built out of like.
All right, so you give it a third gen Pontiac Grand Prix?
Yeah,
I spelled Prix wrong.
out of 10.
Out of 10. How about you, Scrodrick?
5.
5?
Sure.
Just that solid middle of confusion.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm reading Wikipedia now about Susan Cabot, and apparently she died of matricide. So that's great, you know.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's fun.
Yeah.
Who was what was her was the killer famous also?
Well, let's see. She had an affair with King Hussein of Jordan.
Huh.
And had a child out of wedlock, and then raised that child with her husband later.
Uh-huh.
Got married after that ended, and then got divorced in 1983, and then in 1986,
Her 22-year-old son.
Yep, the one that she had with King Hussein of Jordan bludgeoned her to death with a weightlifting bar
in 86. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so she was 59.
Wow. So he pulled a Chris Benoit.
Well, supposedly she had mental illness and didn't recognize him and attacked him, and then he beat her to death. But
okay.
That's 1986. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, I'll be damned.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Oh, Wasp Woman! Yay!
Yay! It was fine.